Hi, my name is Mallory Brown, and I wanted to share my new keynote with you. It's called One Step Further, Creating a Culture of Vision, Adventure, and Purpose. I'm a worldwide adventure traveler, documentary filmmaker, and humanitarian. I travel the globe to tell real-life stories of human connection. I've been to over 60 countries, and sometimes I do feel like a female Indiana Jones. But you don't have to fly to Africa or sail across an ocean to do something meaningful. We're all capable of living a bigger life, creating deeper connections, making more impact. So during my keynote, I will teach 3 simple mindsets that your audience can embody to take their work one step further. First, get out of your comfort zone. I'll teach how to try new things and push your limits and overcome the fear that holds you back. I'll share how I went from not knowing how to sail to circumnavigating the Caribbean Sea in my own sailboat. Think of what you could accomplish if you could get out of your comfort zone. Second, start with one step. Big change in the world, it comes in small steps. So during this section, we will take your audience's big goals and break them down into small and actionable chunks. I'll share my Round the World Marathon for Women's Empowerment, a decade-long campaign that I still take step by step. Third, see the people and not the problem. Whenever we're facing challenges, if we can focus on the human impact of what we're doing, why we're doing it, and who it's helping, we'll find the endurance to see it through. During this section, we will dig into the humanity of our work and why it matters. And lastly, a bonus lesson. Leave room for miracles. For all the planning we can do, the real magic in our work and in our life, it happens in the unplanned moments. The moments of real human connection, the moments that take our breath away. I will share the story of a homeless man I met whose entire life transformed from one unexpected interaction. During my speech, I'll play clips from my films and share personal stories from my travels, so your audience feels like they are taking a journey around the world, all the while cementing in concrete takeaways that apply to their own careers and their own lives. Your audience will walk away with a deeper connection to their work, setting bigger goals, both personally and professionally, and with the tools they need to see those goals through. This speech is great for corporate audiences focused on culture, focused on leadership and teamwork. It's also great for nonprofit or give back events, as I am a humanitarian after all, or women's events, as I specialize in women's empowerment. If you have any questions about my speech or the value I can bring to your event, let's jump on a discovery call together. Now, please enjoy a few clips of me on stage so you can get a feel of my presentation style. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to work together soon. Big change in the world, it comes in small steps. It comes one person at a time. It comes one conversation at a time. It comes one step at a time. And it is those little interactions, those little outreaches that add up. Because if you help that one person, you'll see it wasn't really that hard. And you can do that again, and you can do that again, and again, and again. And if you do this over and over, you will look back on the line of people you have impacted in your life. Change comes in small steps. At first, I have to admit, I was quite shocked. I remember showing up to the address for the rehabilitation clinic, and I knocked on the door and it cracked open just a little bit. And I knew it was Zakira because I had seen photos of her. And I saw her eye and her face, and I was telling myself, don't react. Don't make a face, don't look shocked. Be normal, be cool, I was trying not to respond. But after spending a couple days with these women, I started to see them as being strong and powerful and beautiful in their own way. Because I wasn't looking at the problem anymore. I wasn't seeing their scars. I was looking underneath, and I was seeing some of the strongest women I've ever met in my life. When you survey people at work, 97% of people say they want to make a positive impact on the world. Yet, employees on average say they feel their work is half as meaningful as it could be. And this is the shocking one. 90% of employees say they would forego up to 23% of their salary in exchange for more meaningful work. This proves to me that people really want to make an impact. See, when we engage with each of these opportunities, we touch these bricks. These are the touch points. And if you touch enough of them, you will find one that moves. That is going to be your opportunity to really make an impact. I always receive emails after I speak. And I love it so please email me. I love getting emails. But I always receive emails from people that say, Mallory, love what you do, always wanted to make an impact. When I retire, I'm going to do it. Or they say, I've got 2 kids at home right now, but when they go off to college, when I'm an empty nester and I've got some time on my hands, I'm going to volunteer. Or sometimes it's a young person and they say, I really want to donate, but my finances aren't in order and I'm still paying off my student loans. And once I get my life in order, then I'll help someone else. But that is not the point. The point is that little by little, one travels far. You can help one person right now. You don't need a lot of time. You don't need a lot of money. You don't even need to know what you want to do. You just have to pick a person and then get curious and then ask them. You have the ability to make a profound impact in the world, each and every one of you, if you can lead with empathy in your interactions. If you can go out there and you can walk a mile in someone else's shoes, if you can open your mind, if you can open your heart to the needs of other people, you can be a game changer for them. You can be a life changer for them. So often we say, I see a problem, but I don't know how to fix it. You don't actually have to know how to fix it. You just have to get wildly curious about the person involved. Because if you do and you ask enough questions and you're really listening, people will tell you what they need. They know what they need. And if they trust you enough, they'll open up and they will say it to you. And when they do, when that person you picked out tells you what they need, then you give. Giving is the easy part. Making an impact is the easy part. The hard part is being wildly curious enough and gaining enough to trust that people will tell you what they need. There's a ripple effect to kindness. The small act of kindness today, it can ripple and turn into an impact larger than you could have ever imagined. I know that empathy, it will take you further than you think it will. I have seen miracles happen in my work just from showing a little understanding, a little humanity towards someone else.